You're right guys, Gary back again. In this video I'll be showing you how I painted this Iron Golem Warband for the Warcry Starter Set. This video will be focusing on the Iron Golem Dominar, but it's pretty much how I did the rest of the characters. As always, it was a Standard Mechanicus Grey base coat with a Wraithbone highlight over the top, getting quite used to the Zenithal Highlighting. And then I moved on to the skin, which I actually just did with Space Wolves Grey contrast paint. Which I think actually came out quite nicely. I'm also really hoping this rain doesn't come through. After this, I started going over the sores, the bits on his arms where it looks like there's some nails coming through the flesh. Started going with Magos Purple because I think that sort of looks like a nice bruised effect. From there I moved on to the armour plates themselves, and for this I used Flesh Terror Red contrast paint. It's a nice deep red. From there I used Leadbelcher silver on the chains and some of the ornaments decorating the armour. And of course, Leadbelcher over the weapons themselves. Always nearly forgot that one. For the armor trim and the various large plate sections, I used Balthazar gold because I kind of wanted this to come out as sort of a beaten up sort of bronze copper effect, and then various points and spiky bits on the armour as well. And a few little decorative bits on the weapons. And then finish off with some of the chains on the back. And I think, as it is, it looks quite nice, if the camera would stay in focus. For the weapon handle, I used contrast paint Leviathan Blue, because I kind of just wanted to see what it looked like, if I'm honest. I'll admit, I quite like it. It's almost like a biro pen that exploded in your pocket. From here, I decided I didn't want to use Nuln oil, so I got some black Templar contrast paint and then heavily thinned it down with the contrast medium. Went over a few bits on the weapon as well. I think it comes across quite nicely. And then I used this, I can't pronounce it, I think it's Achromatic Blue. I used this over the Balthazar Gold because it actually comes across as quite a nice sort of aged bronzed effect. I cannot talk. I'm quite happy with how it came out. The way it's drying, it looks like it's going to be quite thick. But as you'll see, the end result it was actually quite nice, and I did that over all of the gold. And then while all that was drying, I used Steel Legion Drab over the base, purely because once I've started basing it, I didn't want any white bits to come through. And once that had dried, I got the PVA glue out and I slapped it across the entire base quite nicely. And then I dipped him in the Army Painters Battlefield Series Brown Battleground. Left that to dry for a bit. Did the rest of the figures, you can just see in the background. And then got some more PVA glue. Kind of see where this is going. And used Serious Play Muddy Dead 2mm Static Grass. And that was the finished result. And you can see where the achromatic blue sort of aged the bronze quite nicely. I'm quite happy with how that came out. And that's finally both starter sets for Warcry finished. I didn't record myself doing the Untamed Beasts, just because I really wanted to just focus on them. But I'm actually quite happy with how that came out. Obviously I can see a few bits I've missed, but it's fine for me and my family to play games with. And there's the entire Iron Golem Warband, all built, painted and ready for battle. And like I said, I'm really happy with how the aged bronze came out. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. What would you have done differently, if anything? And is there anything you would like me to have a look at in the future? As always, thank you for watching. I was Gary, aka Hopeless, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So until then, I'll catch you later.